Hello YouTube.
What is up YouTube?
We're here at Dylan's place. We're going to be working on Dylan's car in two separate sections.
Yeah.
So the first part of this video is going to be working on
Putting my ECU.
the ECU in Dylan's car. Yeah. So we're going to put that in the front of the car, and the footage you're seeing right now is us a couple of weeks later, because we did a few long trips in between these two videos, which you have obviously seen by now.
Thankfully, no 14-hour drives in this video.
No drives, which is amazing, and you guys are probably sick of hearing us talk in a dark car. So yeah, this video is going to be in two sections. First is going to be previous to this video, and then next we will come back to where we are now.
Yeetus.
Hello internet.
Yo. What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of GoTime.tv.
GoTime. I was just going to make the same joke as you, and then I just realized you already made the joke.
Ha, idiot.
Shit.
Alright, today I have my ECU here. And I guess what we're trying to do, we're going to get started on it. I don't know if we'll get anywhere, but I'm going to try and put my Link ECU into my car. I'm going to find a spot for it.
The main thing we're going to do is pretend that we know what we're doing. This is not a tutorial, unless you're dumber than us.
Yeah.
Then it is.
In which case it's vaguely a tutorial. So here's my ECU. It is a Link G4 Plus Atom 2.
Super pretty.
I bought it just before they went to the next generation, which kind of blows, but...
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that does suck a little bit.
Yeah. They went to the G4X after that, I think. So I'm going to figure out a place underneath my dash for it to go. I think it's going to go behind the glove box somewhere. I want it to be really neat and tucked away. And then we can just plug the harness into it, sort of figure out what wires we need and where they need to go. They pretty much all just need to go onto my plenum, which is pretty simple, and there's only a couple other wires that need to go anywhere else, mainly just for my wideband and for my distributor. Yeah, so I think we'll start with just figuring out where we want it to be, and then we'll plug the harness into it and go from there.
Yeah,
I think
we'll figure it out, because we don't actually know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we don't really know what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You know a bit more than me. Dylan's a bit more proficient with wiring than myself.
Yeah,
But,
and even in saying that, I suck, so...
I really suck. Big man's about to flex on me.
Oh, it's hot.
This is pretty hot. Wow, big strong guy.
Strong man, pull bonnet off so fast. So pretty much everything... Yeah, there it is. Pretty much everything I need is over here. So here's my manifold absolute pressure sensor.
In a really cool spot.
Yeah, I think that's neat. I drilled and tapped into the manifold.
So there's like a blank spot on the manifold. So it kind of fits perfectly, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, so pretty much all I need is I need my map sensor, my TPS, throttle position sensor, my cold start injector, my injectors all here.
So many injectors, you've never experienced this before.
Yeah, it's a very strange experience. And what else do we need? Then we need our distributor signal.
Yeah.
Our wideband comes from down there.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna drill an additional hole into my firewall somewhere around here.
To run the line through?
Yeah, either that or just run it through this one.
Yeah, dude, surely run it through that.
Yeah, but then it has to go far. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's already like drilling another hole in the firewall just seems.
Yeah. And then back here on the back of the block, or the back of the head, is the water temp sensor, which I don't have a plug for yet. The only things I don't have plugs for are the cold start injector. I need another Denso one for that.
It shouldn't be hard to find.
And I don't have one for the water temp sensor. Well, yeah, I've already got 4 of them. I just need a 5th.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and
neat.
Yeah, I have to actually have to put a new plug on this because you can't get the female plugs for these anymore, which kind of blows, but that's whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. And
I want to run an intake air temperature sensor. So this is actually the factory intake air temperature sensor. I want to try and find a female plug or whatever it is to go onto that, to go into my Link harness, because I know that this sensor can actually work with the Link, but it's just a matter of whether I'm going to be able to find the plug or not. If you're watching and you know whether that's possible, tell me if that's the case.
Yeah,
otherwise,
intelligence would be appreciated.
Yeah, otherwise I do have an intake air temperature sensor from Link that I can just weld an aluminium bung on there and thread it into there.
Cool.
I know it's not ideal to have it in the plenum, it should be before the throttle body, but I'm already running a map sensor, so I can just tune the car off that. Anyway.
Yeah, it's just kind of like added info.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's about it.
And it looks really nice. So this Aeroflow filter looks sick.
Yeah, these are actually cheap. These are cheaper than a K&N, and they're all black and
no red.
Yeah, that's what I meant
do vibe that a lot.
Yeah.
And Dylan's got a small intake though, so it's not as loud as mine. Haha. I just have
We're
like
just gonna blur my finger out.
I just have like a stupid like 3.5-inch intake which just achieves nothing but noise, which is kind of awesome. But
it goes like this. It's like thick, 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 thick.
and then it goes
thin.
a little, yeah, it's quite funny, but it just achieves the suck.
It does sound like the suck, so that's good.
And so does, oh dude, you're gonna have TVs.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not gonna have TVs.
No. Hey, this is a small port.
Oh, this too.
Get your brain in the brain.
Sorry, I forgot because you've got a rear-wheel drive manifold on it.
No TVs allowed.
What? The TVs sounds even more suck.
Nah. TVs is lame.
Bro.
I've got the big port cam, so I have.
my VTEC shit like that.
Mine has VTEC all the time because it's got the big port cam.
That's literally not how VTEC works.
Yeah,
Mine
it
has
is.
VTEC all the time.
Yeah.
Literally the opposite of what VTEC is.
Well, you can put the VTEC solenoid to be on all the time, so that you got VTEC all the time.
Interesting. So it drives like shit when you put more like 5,000 up here.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Dylan's just going to take the glove box out. Once you get all of this stuff out, you can kind of see where the ECU is mounted in my car. So I guess I'll take a good general start for where to put an ECU, right?
Yeah.
Probably actually should have checked my car. There might just be a neat little spot.
I know where yours is.
Okay, cool.
Yours is like flat up above the.
Yeah, it's
glove
different.
box.
It's a different shaped thing to this. Although mine's actually bigger.
Yeah, yours is flatter though, I think.
Yes. Yeah, it's not quite as thick as like this side section here.
How neat does it look?
How neat does it look?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I love it. I think it looks great.
It's so cute.
And like this little metal clip in the back here clips in so nicely.
Yeah. It's hard to get off though. I don't really understand how to get it off.
Just pull it off.
Yeah, thanks.
Idiot.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Would you stop taking photos and get back to work?
Wait. I want a photo of this exact one.
Glove box oot time.
Oh yeah. It's coming out.
See you later.
Goodbye, belongings.
Oh.
Goodbye, fine China.
Ow, that's hot. What the heck? Oh.
What's up?
But I don't know. I don't know where it's gonna go.
Is there room? No.
Not really much room.
Shit.
I'll stick the
Dude, what if you just fully glove boxed it?
It's a bit race car to glove box. I was actually thinking I'd do that. But yeah, see, I don't know if you can see this, but there's like, this is a duct for the aircon and stuff. And then I was thinking maybe I'll put it like over in here so I can sort of fit it in there. That's kind of neat. Actually, it's pretty neat. Yeah, you know what? That's where it's going. Have a look.
Can I have a gander? What are you doing, Dill?
There's these little ribs on where I want to mount the ECU. Sort of give the... I don't know what this is. It's not actually the dash. It's sort of like the dash support. I don't know. I guess from the factory it would have made it have a little bit of rigidity. Actually, coming this way on the back side of this, in here, there's some little ribs that weren't going to let me mount the ECU flush or flat. So I've just been going at them with the combination pliers and pulling them out. And they actually, it's for some reason it's just breaking off like flush with the panel.
Really?
Somehow. I don't know how, but it's working really well.
You're gonna jinx it and just rip the whole thing apart now.
Actually though.
Dylan breaks everything he owns. Isn't that what that song says? Hey, that song's about you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, as a mounting technique, I've decided to go with just some...
Double-sided adhesive.
Yeah, some 3M Scotch.
Ooh, 3M, fancy.
Yeah, that real sticky stuff. So I'm going to just sticky double-sided tape the bracket onto the car and then whack this onto the bracket. And that's it.
Yeah, because it's much more forgiving than like gluing it in or screwing it in.
Yeah,
and you don't want to screw it in and be like, oh, I want to move it, and like just start mashing holes in your interior. And worst case, if Dylan lights this one on fire, you can move the ECU by just taking it off. Hey, buddy.
Tape time. That's gonna be really loud.
Professional install. Dude,
Yeah.
you said no red on your car. Oh wait, you get to peel it off.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Dumbass.
Don't panic, everyone. Don't panic.
Alright, I'm going to put this on.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna peel it. Then
You're gonna put it on?
yeah. But first I'm gonna mock it up while it's not. First I'm gonna mock it up while it does. Well, it's still got the. Well, I'm just not gonna stick. So the hole it's got like the heater core and stuff behind it, or it's actually the blower box behind it.
Yeah.
And so getting it in this hole was a little difficult, but I just loosened off some of the bottom bolts that mounted in, and I didn't even take them all the way out.
Yeah.
I was just able to sort of.
We thought we were gonna have to take the
shimmy it
whole
in.
thing off.
Yeah, but no. So the
It's
gist
so
of it is going to be, it's going to kind of come up on here, and then run along here.
Because a lot of it's coming here.
Yeah, pretty much most of it's coming there. There's going to be all of my sensors are going to be all there,
And then you got a couple run into the dizzy.
yeah, and then there's there'll be one run that goes down here that goes to my wideband and to my water temp, and then all of my injectors over here, all my sensors over there, and then I think I'll run a crossover over here for my dizzy, which means no timing cutters, because then the dizzy wiring will get eaten by my timing gears. But the only other option is running it over the exhaust side, which is
Nah, screw that.
pretty unideal. I could run some heat shielding on it and run it down. Sort of
Yeah,
like
you could,
underneath
but
there, and then run it up with my.
You could do that. Because
that
even
actually
if you keep that on, it looks better not having shit running across it.
Yeah, that's
in my
true.
opinion.
Actually, I might do that. Yeah, just run some heat shielding on it and
Yeah.
run it down sort of
Space you-
along.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, under the oil filter and
And then it'll come up with my
bring them
wideband
up
wiring
together. Yeah,
and my
for sure.
water temp wiring. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Cool.
So there'll just be like 3 on this side, all that on this side, and it'll be it.
Yeah, sweet man. How exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. This isn't the end of the video, but it is the end of our today. So my ECU is up in here. The plug it's got like this much wire inside of the car, actually for scale. So like from here to the firewall over there, and then it just plugs straight in there. So it's actually a really neat install. It's not going to interfere with anything in there. The only thing is I'll have to take the glove box out to tune the car, but that's no biggie.
That's not terrible. You would honestly probably not put the glove box on until it's tuned.
Yeah.
Like just
leave it out.
leave it as it is,
Yeah.
and then when it's tuned.
Yeah. But with the glove box out, it's incredibly easy to get to, and it's really easy to unplug that plug. It's really easy to take the ECU off. It's kind of a little bit of a hassle to get the plug through the firewall, but that's a price I'm willing to pay for everything else being pretty convenient.
And also in a cool way, because I don't think it's fully legal to just have a standalone on your car. If a cop really wanted to be a jerk, you're probably not actually going to find that,
Yeah.
which is a big positive.
You could look anywhere that's like sort of visible when you stick your head around and underneath stuff, and you're not going to see
never
that.
see that. Yeah, and even if you do, you might see a black thing that looks like it's kind of from the rest of it anyway.
But the thing is, when the glove
sick.
box is in, that's actually behind the side of the glove box. Wait,
Yeah,
hold
the
that.
glove box has got a sidewall on it. Yeah. So even if they drop it down.
Yeah. So.
Dude, can you just... Can we cut to life in lo-fi? Just like end the video.
Well. So the ECU actually sits like right here.
Yeah.
So
Blocked
when it's
by
up, it's obviously you can't see it, and when it's down,
By this.
yeah,
Sick.
really cool. My brake master cylinder is leaking. I need a new one, and it's peeling up all this paint. It's not great.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, that rhymed a bit.
This is full of brake fluid. Maybe I should try and drain this.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Welcome back. What is up, YouTube?
We're actually at one of our houses for once. We're not in a car. We're not driving to New South Wales.
No 14-hour drive today, son.
How good is this?
It's actually so relieving.
Yeah.
I've been out of the state every weekend for 6 weeks. Yeah.
It was going to be 7. We were going to go to Pheasant Wood this weekend, and then we realised it was 7 hours away.
We were like, nah. Yeah, I was like to Matt, I was like, so like where are we staying overnight? He was like, I think we'll just do it in a day. And I was like,
I fully thought it was 4 hours away. I don't know what like got that in my mind, but
no, sir.
yeah, glad Dylan pulled me up on that because that's a shite idea.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna try and put my fuel tank in.
Yeah.
It's partly because it's just like a step that needs doing, partly because I'd like to get it out of the way inside. And yeah, kind of just gotta do it. Yeah.
Has to be done before it gets tuned. Obviously, still needs to be wired properly.
Yeah.
But this is definitely a must do on this. So we're just gonna do exactly what we did to my car. You've already seen that fuel pump setup, but I guess you'll see this one will be slightly different because Dylan's never had an EFI pump in this car. So mine had a 13 pump, so all the wiring was kind of already half there,
Yeah.
whereas this isn't. So this might be a little bit more effort on the wiring side of things, and people that are curious might be able to follow this one a bit more than my one.
Well, actually, it's going to be pretty much identical to what we did on yours.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna run the wiring to the front of the car yet. I'm not gonna run the power or anything. I'm just gonna make the harness that goes from the fuel tank to in here.
Gotcha.
And then I'll tie it in later. So we'll pretty much do exactly what we did on your car.
Okay, cool. And that was not too difficult.
Nah.
The worst thing about that was getting the wrong straps and driving back to your house.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, that was funny.
Also, shout out to the guy who noticed my big rust spot underneath my.
Does everyone want to see?
Yeah, give him a squeeze. This is the life of old Toyotas.
Oh yeah.
Wait, there's a worse one actually.
I've actually got a massive hole under my spare wheel.
Yeah, me too.
But no one needs to know that.
None of my other cars have ever had holes in the spare wheels or
Yeah.
like any rust in the spare wheel wells.
Oh, my first red car did actually.
Yeah.
Well, no one needs to know because my car looks brand new on the internet.
Oh shit, it's getting worse too.
They're nice. But people are probably... Oh yeah.
Yeah.
People are probably looking at this and have seen way worse cars.
Yeah, this is still a good car.
This is actually pretty decent. I mean, we do have to remember these are 40 years old.
Yeah, this will be 40 next year.
Yeah.
How
it's
crazy
insane,
is that?
man. Yeah.
Maybe I should.
So it's doing alright, and like it's pretty dirty, but the paint's still got a bit of like glimmer to it.
Yeah, this is the panel that was repainted.
Oh, damn. So
Dumbass.
pointed to the wrong spot.
Yeah.
It's alright. The roof's still mint.
I might rust convert this today.
Not a bad idea. Add that to the list, and we need to buy fuel lines.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that first.
And
we'll
some
get all that
wiring
buying out of
supplies.
the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No 8 Bunnings trips today.
No, says the people that will go to Bunnings at least 3 times.
Fuck yeah.
We'll see. Alright, let's go do buying and then we'll do filming and working on the cars.
Yeah.
Got our supplies.
This is $70 of supplies right here.
This,
If you ever wanted to know how much it costs to
And
build a
this.
car,
$70.
a lot.
Cool. We needed 2 different sizes.
Yes.
Because 2 of these plugs are different,
Yeah.
but no trouble. I didn't use these plugs on mine because I don't think they pass any of the engineering standards, but my car still didn't pass, so I'm not sure.
Well,
So Dylan's using the plastic clips that came with the pump for these 2, but this
Quick
one
release,
is
guys.
a bit bigger on this side, and these fuel lines are already too big, like almost too big for the hard lines on the car. So we can't use any rubber lines that are bigger than this, so it's not using the clip on that side.
yeah. Because this like smaller one, so these are all the same size now.
Yeah.
But this smaller one wasn't going to fit on the quick release that is meant for that one.
Yeah, the quick release ending on that one is bigger. So that's not going to be cool for us, so we're just going to do it that way, and then put a hose clamp on it.
Yeah, hopefully
Sick.
I have one more.
Let's hope.
Routing it.
Seb. Shut up. Can't zoom on this.
So, just under here sussing which line goes to where and sort of figuring out how I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to make a little loom, like I did on Matt's one, for the wiring to sort of come up into the body. And then it'll be sick. Gangster Gangster stuff.
Gangster. Shh.
It's Seb's working on fiddling on his car a little bit. Here.
Nice. So, one of the biggest things of this thing at the start was no tachometer. So I'm just trying to find a wire that's somewhere in the loom
Oh god.
that exists somewhere.
And he's been trying to do this for days.
Yeah, I spent an entire day doing it and it just made me sad.
And also Seb is like more competent with this than either me or Dylan.
Yeah.
Definitely me. It goes like I'm the worst, Dylan's second best, and Seb's the best with wiring. So if Seb can't figure it out, then
we're all blind.
me holding this is probably very pointless.
Alright, so you see that little
Yeah, just jump
kind of
on
got a
in.
slab squat.
You can
Just
this MF.
yeah, probe that MF. Also, I need as much nut on this cable as possible.
Don't probe me, bro. Oh yeah, Seb took the dash out.
You reckon?
Yeah.
No, it's factory. It's a dealer option, no dash.
No dash. Full race car.
And then
Oh! Is that it?
that's the tack wire.
Nice, you found it.
Finally.
Give me one of these ones. Yeah, elbow bumps for social distancing.
Yeah, so I spent an entire day, and the wire in question, I thought was this because it's the same pattern. It's like black with a orange
Yeah.
dot.
Yeah.
And this bit, I've just unwrapped it. It was just tucked up, hiding there, and it just had a little knob.
Yeah.
Little knob coming off the end.
So you're gonna take this into the igniter?
No, I got to make up a little circuit. It's real basic, and it has to go to the 2 coil negatives that feed into there.
Nice.
So I'm gonna like make a little box and
cool.
use a little PCB and
Neat.
Little taco
pop it on
box.
there, and it will run a cable, and the tachometer will work.
Heck yeah, that'll
Hey,
be sick.
Also, something we didn't mention in the video because we didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, the other video is that this is apparently a Jube Ride.
Juby ride.
GB ride, yeah.
Built
Yeah.
for AG, and that's like a fully OG parts shop from Japan. Like
Yeah.
this is so cool if that's actually.
Yeah, this is like a fully Japanese built.
'Cause this was in the engine. I mean, this was in the car for what do you say, 11 years? or
Yeah,
something
11 years.
ridiculous.
I thought, 15 years. I thought
It was like so long.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it
and he
was-
was like,
it
it
was-
came from Japan.
built back then
Yeah.
in Japan.
So this is like full OG, like this is like almost a historical like 4AG.
Yeah.
Like full 8.6 from Japan kind of vibe.
If some random guy in Canberra didn't like it.
Yeah, in some Canberra dude's ADM Sprinter.
I mean,
It's not.
the signs are pointing towards it. Like, Seb was saying, this belt, this pulley is that's like a Juby Ride part. These are Juby Ride parts. These are not 20 valve throttles, so they look to be Juby Ride parts.
That's sick.
Yeah, these are definitely their adjustable
Cam gears, yeah,
Dude, that's so cool.
and then it's a matter of the rest of it.
yeah.
I mean, it'd be pretty surprising if he said it was from them and then it also lined up and had the parts from them and wasn't from them.
Yeah.
You know, like it's very rare that people lie and it somewhat matches up.
And it goes ham sandwich. Like
It's
this,
fast.
this engine. We've seen a video of this drag racing with a supercharged
AW11.
4AG ZE AW11, and this beat it in a straight line. How insane is that?
So it's fast.
After coming on boost as well. The
Yeah.
AW11 gets a better launch.
Oh really?
And it just
Yeah. And also like
hit a straight line.
something we didn't mention because you know how we were talking in the car, because I was saying to Seb like if this is faster than your car then it's really fast, and Seb's like pretty modest about how fast his car is, but he's got a big port with a TRD head gasket, so it's got more comp, and he's got
And it's been shaved.
Yeah,
It's been
so like
decked to the
yeah.
house.
yeah, so the the deck like the head just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's just got like valves and a head gasket.
Fact.
But yeah, so it's like way higher comp than a standard 4A, and it's got FCRs, so it's definitely faster than my big port.
Yeah.
And
It's
from
way
what we know,
faster than
it's
mine
faster
was.
than Dylan's small port. So for this
Than
to
it
be-
was last time
For
anyway.
this to be even faster than that, means it's
Yeah.
like for 4A that's quick,
Yeah.
which is exciting as
It goes ham.
yeah. Alright, so after helping Seb with his car quickly, Dylan's just wiring in the plug for a fuel pump for his car. Alright, so Dylan got the plug put together, and now it's clipped in, and now he's gonna
Do some fancy things.
do some fancy things.
I was thinking the other day, the most Australian thing of all time is a drive-through bubbler. It's just like paying someone to get a beer from the fridge. Like, it literally
It actually is, eh?
Leave it down in the comments below if your country has drive-through bottle-os, guys. Make sure you hit that MF like button as well. And ring that bell.
Hit that MF notification bell.
Dude, I can't believe you guys are full on the More Skits t-shirt team.
Yeah, we
And
are.
I'm just on the Dog and the Boys team. Sorry. We didn't plan this. You guys didn't tell me.
That'd been cool. Oh, what our More Skits shirt?
Do you have one, Matt?
I actually don't think I do.
Oh.
Wow, that's even more Dog Boys.
Sorry, Quentin Deej.
I need to buy one.
You bloody dog. Happening.
Tank time is happening. After some wiring troubles,
Yeah,
we are here.
we got it done.
And now we can lift it in.
Yeah, I haven't done this end of the thing.
That's okay.
I'm just gonna do
You
that
don't
later.
need to yet, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut all my hoses to length. And
That's okay. You can do that. You can do that when it's in, can't you?
yeah, pretty much.
Sick. Like you could hang it in loosely with the straps.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take the little pins out first. Clips.
Got all of these straps to choose from, so hopefully we put the right ones in.
Hopefully we have ample option.
I would hope so.
We fully filmed my fuel tank going into my car on the weekend and got all the way through that. Did everything to finish off a video, shot an outro, that whole thing, and the microphone was unplugged. There it is, all tucked up in there, just kind of chilling. I did, like I said in the earlier, I did get the plug wired up for the power and the ground on the fuel tank side, but I haven't actually wired it into the car yet. So it's gonna have to sort of run up here, through here, down along the sill with like the speaker wiring and everything, and into my fuse panel in here. I mean my relay box in there, and that's where it'll get power from when the ignition is switched on. Either that or I'll run it to the ECU. I haven't really decided yet. It'll probably be easier just to do it with a relay, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And I did get that ECU sitting next to the glove box there, which I think is a really neat spot for it. And yeah, with sort of being in lockdown, it might mean that I've got a whole lot more time to finish this car. So it has been going pretty slowly and I have been really broke, but hopefully I've just got more time and a little bit more money to work on it with, and it'll get done a little sooner. Seb, can you come be Matt?
Can I come be Matt?
Yeah, can you come be Matt, please?
Okay.
Thanks. Okay, guys, I'm here with Matt.
Hey, Matt. Hey, guys.
This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I did get my fuel tank in. I did get my ECU in.
I was there.
Yeah, thanks for all your help, Matt. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Go time. Like, comment, and subscribe.
And remember to buy some stickers from the online store.
That is what Matt says.
GoTime.com. Yeah.
Not quite.
I made it, so I know that.
I wish we had that domain, to be honest. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.